friends, welcome to my super fun new series called Let's Judge a Book by Its Cover. I'm going to go through my library haul right here, and we are going to judge every single one of these books by the cover. I have not started reading any of these yet, so I don't really know what they're about. This will be fun. This one is really easy. It's called Daughters of Rome. Obviously, this book is about a man named Rome and his daughters. Coincidentally, they also live in Rome. His parents did the whole thing where they named their son after the city where he was conceived in. They did it before it was cool. Anyway, obviously Rome wants to get out there and do fun stuff like cross the Rubicon or maybe betray Julius Caesar. Just fun, Roman stuff that Romans were wont to do. But he's got these daughters. He's trying to marry them off, presumably, because it was ancient times. You know how they did. So this book, it's giving Pride and Prejudice, but make it the Roman Empire. Okay, next, The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. I don't have a lot to go on with this. It's kind of giving Art Deco vibes, which makes me feel like maybe this is the 1920s, and maybe Evelyn's deaths aren't literal, but maybe they're metaphorical. Maybe Evelyn is just reinventing herself, as women like to do, because it's the roaring 20s and she's a thoroughly modern gal. So she is just reinventing herself 7.5 times. Maybe at the halfway point, at the last time, maybe Evelyn realizes that it's not about the reinventions. It's about the friendships she made along the way. Okay, next up we have The Midnight Feast, Lucey Foley. I have read a book by this author before. I know she's suspenseful, so we don't have a lot to see here, but what I'm thinking, we see these creepy lights in these mason jars, and the title suggests that obviously what happened here is this is a bride who was bitten by a werewolf during her bachelorette party, unbeknownst to her, and then her wedding is happening also on a full moon. So this book is all about the bride coming to terms with being a werewolf, but also maybe kind of creepily attacking her guest, possibly her significant other too, I guess everyone in attendance. A Midnight Feast, going to be an interesting book for sure, but that's really all that I can assume from what I'm seeing here. Sounds about right. Do you agree? Okay, this is the last one. This is a lot of books for me to read in a 3-week time span because I have small children. But God bless librarians and their infinite wisdom for allowing us to renew our loans. Anyway, this is the latest from Leigh Bardugo. She's one of my favorite authors, okay? This is a new one. It's called The Familiar, and by new, I mean it's not part of any of her other series that she has currently written. But from what I see from this picture, see this little guy right there? I think it's called The Familiar. We see a scorpion. This must be about a witch's familiar who is a scorpion and his struggle to fit in, because none of the scorpions will include him because he's not like a regular scorpion. He's a witch's scorpion. And none of the humans want him either because he's a scorpion. So I think this one is truly going to be a heartwarming tale of finding oneself and learning to love and accept oneself. I'll report back.